So, greetings. This is Kenitha Patterson, your homeless CEO, and I am coming to do a vlog. It's not my normal schedule. I really don't make a schedule because I never know when the Holy Spirit is going to hit me to do, and I do not want to stick to any calendar type of schedule because I know I won't follow that. So, I have to do things the way that the Holy Spirit leads me to do. And people just gonna have to understand that. I am so happy right now. Because if you think about it, you remember that song, As I Look Back Over My Life? Honey, listen. Guess what? What God has brought me from, I deserve to be happy in it, to look at and celebrate the steps that were fought and won, because I'm winning right now. And I don't have a token yet. But that's a big fat YET, right? That's the point. You have to be optimistic. I refuse to be miserable about anything, to look too deep into people judging me and they don't know what they're judging about. They have no clear understanding. I'm such a intelligent, complex person, and if people took the time to peel back my layers, oh my God, the jewels they would find right in the center of me, right? And it's just about stopping. And I dare not let this world crush me. I've been crushing the world. And that's the point. And guess what? With me crushing the world, I'm reaching back and going to get my people. And anything I know of, you can know of. I'm never going to be one of those organizations that's, I know it, but you don't know it. And you got to learn and get it how I got it. Because that's the demeanor that a lot of y'all give out there, that I have asked people for help along this journey. And it's been like the little red hen. That's why that story resonated with me so much growing up. And my granny kept me in the book. I would choose reading a book instead of going outside to play. And what happened to me too, I was an avid reader. By the time I was, up in age, they was telling me I was on a college level of reading. I love words. I love the discovery of words. I remember telling a gentleman one time, one of the fighters out there for social justice, he put out a list of words. You could not have excited me anymore than a list of words that were not easy words. They were complex, deep, and I need to find out the new meaning of these words, right? That's what they were. And I just can't wait to be me. Don't be afraid. I'm about to come into some spaces. You do not have to be afraid of this black woman. This black woman only wants to see solutions happen for the people that are out there suffering like my family did. I really appreciate everyone that voted for me to be on the COC. I am now on the Homeless Commission, been fighting to get there for a very long time. And thank you to the ones that took up for me, that are to be my new colleagues. I'm not here to fight anyone. I want that to be known. I'm not here to fight, not a soul. We are here to fight this problem together. And I operate by the Holy Spirit. If you get mad at anything I say, you better take it up with God himself, because that's who leads and guides me. I even put that in. I finally got my newspaper article for the Nashville Business Journal, Top 40 Under 40. And my article came in and I was reading it, and it just was so raw and real. And I appreciate them for not misconstruing my words and saying exactly what I sent them. I really do appreciate that. And I appreciate them for seeing me with a whole world of people that was trying not to see me. In so many ways, people don't know how they personally attack me through all of this, and I'm going through trauma, like racks on racks on racks of trauma. But it's okay. I knew I had to endure it. It's like, and believe me, I'm not comparing myself to Jesus. Please don't get this twisted. But I know what that walk was of crucifixion for him. You got to die to your whole self to carry out the mission that God has you to fulfill. So it wasn't easy. A lot of people think I just sit around and do a bunch of nothing. You have no idea what I do behind the scenes. You have no idea how I volunteer. I volunteered a lot through this whole thing. Even running my own organization, that was volunteer work, baby. Building this thing I have, volunteer work. And it's to a point where it's ready to implement. I just have to, I'm getting the teams now finally to help me build capacity. This is a finally thing. Even at my job, everybody knows about the top 40, under 40. I do got to give a shout out to Tri Brands, North Point Hospitality, for real. Because they are like family to me. And I got to say what I got to say. Oh, pertaining to a background, I'm not going to relate it to what, because black women, just like, exactly like I said at the beginning of the WVOL Women's Town Hall on Monday, the Freedom Day after Town Hall, was so liberating, was so healing. It had every piece that it needed to the preciseness. Do you hear me? I was thinking about it, and it was like, because we say, my very good friend and sister Shamita Granberry came up with the whole damn pie. And I am about to do something with that. I've been trying to for a long time, but I had people that would infiltrate and try to make it stop. But I would just set it down real neat and careful and put it up until it is time to blow it out the water. You hear me? Nothing that I was working on that I didn't get to do back when people were presenting gaps and barriers will go in vain. I'm going to bring it back. But the whole damn pie is what happened on that show. It was a historical show. It was legendary. It was that of WVOL1470.net. Go back and look. The man who discovered Oprah. The man really who, quite honestly, Mr. Heidelberg, you are a discoverer of people. And you are a legend yourself. I asked him right off the bat when I heard his full-blown story that I had no idea he's a piece of black history to the fullness thereof. Do you hear me? And we will honor this man in everything we do. And I feel like he got some bad ones on his team. And I'm not excluding the men. Just right now, we got to start somewhere with acknowledging the beauty that's in this station. And it deserves to be taken care of. So if, the powers that be won't do it, because I wrote to them and told them this. I'm so serious about this. But if they don't got Mr. H, we got Mr. H. You better believe that. We got him. And he worked hard to get where he is. And he wanted to provide a voice for black media. That he is done. It is already done. He has done that. One is a filthy rich woman. You hear me? That was giving back to people. I would love to see her give back to that man there. It is on his website. He discovered her. And I'm not saying to God be the glory, of course. But where would you be if this man didn't discover you? And where would we be if this man didn't give us a voice and a platform? I'm so appreciative. I cannot wait to get my show. That's coming soon. Look out for that. I can't even tell you the name. He already approved it a long time ago. So, man, I can't wait for that. I'm just looking back over my life, and that's going to be the name of this video. Y'all better listen. And it's some people, that's why I was saying black women. There's so many black women that turn their nose up at me. Find something they could speck in the plank syndrome about me. Why? When I would give you the world. I would give you the world. It was one person I lost and they gonna know I'm talking about them. Oh, well, love you. And that's what your problem was. Me saying I love you. It's okay to be loved. It's okay. There was one person that I have an overload with people. I really do. A lot of times, and I didn't know this about myself until 2018 had to happen to me, so I can know how to navigate and so I can know how the nonprofit world works, because I saw a good, really clear picture of how it really works behind the scenes, and it's not anything that you can imagine. It's a beast. It is. It's a beast to be in nonprofit work. I'm going to be kicking real with you. You know that's what I'm going to do. Kicking it real, it's a beast to be in the nonprofit world. However, again, black women to black women. And I'm going to talk like that because it's a part of my calling. So, woman to woman, okay, let's bust it down Shirley style, right? Woman to woman, why are you trying to tear me down for? Why are you trying to make sessions or whatnot trying to come for me or teach me something valuable? Teach me something in a way that's going to make me improve what you feel like I need to improve without even bashing, right? Without doing certain things. Like, I hear people talk about how people smell, right? Okay. Treat her out to something or teach her in that manner where it's helping the problem, but you did not break that person down in the spirit on purpose just to get the satisfaction of saying how this is or pointing this out, right? Did that satisfaction, because for me, once I get a whiff of that, I'm not going to be, too much in your face. And that's me since I was created. You hear me? I'm observant. I will sit back, just like I don't let too many people know I can sing. Y'all get snippets here and there. I'm about to start using that gift the way God want me to use it to. He already told me what to do, and I am going to obey. And I have been. I've been doing some little snippets getting started, but I'm about to full-fledged go into that gift. But why? That's why I don't let people know. Because I needed to see you before you see me, right? You can't fully see me. And I don't fully open up like a flower blossoming for just anybody. You giving me nasty, toxic vibes, I'm going to be closed off to you because I don't need that radiating in my space. Period. And that's not being mean. That's not being an angry black woman. That is being real. And that's the thing, when people are being real, that does not mean they're being victims. That's what I was saying, thank you, earlier to the women, because someone did say to my story, I'm out here trying to find solutions to the things that happen to me and my family, so other families don't have to do that digging. They don't have to figure it out, because guess what? We have solutions right in our face. Good solutions that are going to create eco-communities and that are going to heal the land. It's going to provide climate type of help, education, like Pastor was just talking about. I even now want protection classes. To some of you people out there that do protection measures, we need to teach our children in certain ways, in a community type of way. That's what I'm looking to do. I'm building communities, honey. And I come out of the same communities I'm coming back to build. I know people have stuff going on out north. People got stuff going on. Hopefully I have something going on out south, because I finally reached out and I've been talking to some people, and I have plenty of volunteers now, as where I didn't have that before, to make this happen. So I'm in a place of let's go. I'm not letting this joy go for anybody. I refuse to not celebrate myself, because the journey was hard. I deserve to celebrate it. You hear me? And I'm going to do just